everybody, hope you're doing fine. We got a wonderful chap called Mr. Dean. How you doing?
What's happening, dude?
Today we're driving your bright green, it's a Sil80, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a Silvia, like PS13 front and a 180 back. Yeah, that's cool. So this is a SR20 blacktop, so it's a straight cam.
Yep.
And running about, you said about sort of 250 horsepower roughly?
230 on the on the rollers.
Wheels on these, they're nice wheels. They're 720s.
Yeah.
What type?
Style 49s.
Style 49. Yeah, I think they're the same as what Sean's got his now at DSI. I'm pretty sure. What suspension are you running?
So I'm running Cusco coilovers, adjustable top mans, dampeners.
Oh, cool. What about suspension arms?
So all the arms are standard, apart from obviously he's just had the S14 hubs and extended lower arms just for that extra lot.
Cool, man. And you also said you're running. You got R33. Rear caliper setup, brakes,
drum,
and so the handbrake actually works.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing when I first got in my 14. Just the fucking handbrake was so bad, man.
Yeah, man.
Body kit. You were saying it's got a Urus front bumper.
I think so.
I think it's a Urus.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Side skirts were standard.
Yeah.
And then rear bumper looks really cool. Well, you haven't got a rear bumper.
No.
You just got that pretty gnarly diffuser at the back.
Yeah.
It does. It makes the back sort of look really aggressive. Looks really good. And then Rocket Bunny rear spoiler.
Yeah.
Sort of the most striking thing about this car is the paintwork. She did say to me, you like subtle cars, and I had to remind you it's bright green. Where does this colour come from?
Alright, so the paint code itself...
It reminds me of like an old Porsche colour, I don't know why.
It's an old VW paint code.
Ah, so it's pretty, Beetles and Porsches pretty similar. Engine-wise, so it's running about sort of 230 horsepower at the moment. You've got a front-mounted intercooler.
Yep.
A Blitz SUS induction kit. What about the map? Is it on stock ECU?
Far as I'm aware, it's on the stock ECU. I mean, I don't know whether it was played about with maps in Japan.
Yeah. And what sort of boost is it running?
I think it's about 8 PSI, I think it is.
So it's quite low. So yeah, what's that? Roughly about 0.6, 0.7 bar?
Yeah.
So you're actually not running a lot of boost, really. You were at Santa Pods about a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
How'd you get on? You had done a drift for about 2 years before then, had you?
Yeah, 2 years. So like I've just been saving to get another motor, and basically that was the first skid day to actually 2 years to date.
Really?
When I went up there.
How did you get on?
Yeah, it was good, man.
I saw you. Well, you can't not spot you because the car's so bright. But yeah, you seem to be sort of doing pretty well out there.
It's just what it's called, man. I suppose like most things, if it's like riding a bike, you might not do it, but you remember it as you get back in the car.
As soon as you get a little bit of seat time, you sort of pick it up really easily.
Yeah, man.
Differential, what diffs it running? LSD or welder or?
So it's a welded diff, GTR diff.
They got GTR diff?
Yep.
Oh nice, they're a lot stronger.
Yep.
You got GTR, obviously GTR drive shafts as well?
Yep.
Yeah, cool man. I think the diffs are alright if you're running sort of low power, but I think if you start sort of upping the power a bit, they can get a bit fragile.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds quite noisy. Is it a stock fuel pump or uprated?
To be honest with you, I'm
not too sure. No, it sounds like a 255 or something to me. It's got quite a high pitched whine to it. And then injectors, they're standard?
Standard injectors.
Oh, fair play. It shows you with a car like this, you got a 250 brake. It's more than enough to do a nice nugget, isn't it?
Definitely.
What lock mods are you running on this?
So it's S14 hubs, extended lower arms.
Ah, cool man. Before this you had an R32?
Yeah.
Skyline.
Yeah.
What was the sort of difference when you went from the 32 to this? Did you find this was, I mean, me personally, I found the shorter chassis needed a lot more sort of steering input.
It does, but then obviously with regards to the Skyline, I think they're a little bit more heavier on the back.
Yeah.
So once they're gone, getting them back can be a bit of a pain in the arse.
You're right. With these, you can almost go like overcook it, and somehow you can always just get the car to come back to where you want it.
Even if it's with a little bit of touching the foot brake, just to bring it back round again, and just. But yeah, you can also almost lose it and bring it back at the same time.
I noticed that with the Sora. Once you got to a certain point, that was it. You're fucked, man. You were just just spinning and holding on. Have you had all the geometry and stuff done?
No, so basically that was supposed to go into Garage D before pod. So I was supposed to have that, all the complete alignment and everything else. But saying that, to be fair, I'm glad I didn't, because lovely pod knocked it all out again anyway.
Where did all your sort of passion for cars come from? Was your family into cars, like your dad and stuff, or your mum?
Yeah, so Dad, if you end up seeing this, I'm not blaming you, but it was your fault.
Hi Dad. Yeah, Dean's blaming you for all his car madness.
So as a youngster, I was brought up around Fords and stuff, Cosworths and things like that.
Man, yeah, all like the old RS turbos.
Yeah. So like, he used to have things like that and bits and pieces, but he's still got the passion for it. So he comes BDC and watches BDC and things like that. So
what does your dad drive now? Has he got sensible?
Yeah, he's got a bit sensible now. He's got like a 4x4 Ford Cougar thing.
Oh, I know. Cougars are nice though, man. They're good cars.
He didn't have it long and he's mapped it already.
Do you get a lot of sort of like people stopping you and asking you what the car is? It does stand out massively.
But just before you came up, I got parked up, went in the service, grabbed some food, come out, and
there's like a few people around you, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a guy asking me questions. He's into drifting. He's goes pod, rocking them everywhere, man. He was just like hung around just to see if I'll come along and ask about the car. I'm like, it's cool, man. I'll talk to anyone about cars, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's nice. I guess with this, because it stands out, you're so recognisable, aren't you? At every event you go to.
Yeah, that's it. I've always wanted a PS13. And at the time, obviously, there was a little bit more out of my budget, and then this came up. So to be fair, I got this cheaper than what it actually should have been sold for.
Oh, really? So you managed to negotiate quite well on it.
He wanted, because he just started the import business, he wanted the custom more than the money, which is fair play to
try and keep the keep the business moving. Yeah. Big up my main man Dean, been an excellent day driving his beautiful mint green bad boy Sil80. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you've got any comments, make sure you put them down below. Give us a like, and we love you lots. Peace.